Welcome to day 11, and in today's short video, we will be focusing in on Power BI Mobile. But more specifically, we're going to look at how do we make our Power BI Mobile reports look as good as our standard reports. So as you can see on screen, these are a few screenshots of Power BI reports I've recently created. Now here's what I regularly find. We put a lot more time in our standard reports, as in desktop reports, and we build background images and we layer different objects on top of each other to act as placeholders or align the report to organizational branding. However, when we then switch into the mobile optimized version, I find just a plain white canvas, right? And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that, right? However, I find that these two elements feel very detached. They're not cohesive, they don't look part of the same package, right? To the point that it could even cause some confusion for the end user. They look at this very well designed report that aligns to the organizational branding, and then they switch to the mobile optimized version, and it's just a blank canvas. It looks unfinished, and that's what we're going to look at today. So I'm going to show you how to create a set of background images for Power BI mobile reports. Here we are in the retail analysis report. So as you can see, we have used background images here, and it really brings the report to life. Such amazing feedback so far on this, and many people have taken it and modified it to better align to their organization's branding. But anyway, so looking at this, if I go to the mobile optimized report now, so the phone emulator, and you can access it by going down here in the bottom right, mobile layout view, and I go ahead and select that. Look at this. Instantly, you can tell that both the standard report and the mobile report both marry up and come together. So how do we actually do this? Well, in a previous video, I did show you how to go ahead and create a Power BI template file, such as the one that you're seeing on screen. I use PowerPoint, I have my reasons, and I have explained that in a few blogs, so be sure to check those out. But now, if you want to do the same for mobile, there you go. The only difference is make sure you go to the design ribbon in PowerPoint, custom slide size, and then choose the appropriate width and height for the report that you'll be working with. The other thing just to bear in mind, this has to be exported as a PNG or a JPEG, right? Because in Power BI Mobile, let's go back in and I'll show you, there is no element as there is to add a background image. Always keep that in mind as of now, right? I'm sure it may come in the future, don't have a clue. But if we go to the desktop layout, notice if you go to canvas background, that's where I've added it. So it's embedded into the actual background. But if you go to the phone emulator, as I like to call it, this is an actual object on the screen. So important to keep that in mind. Hence, it does have to be a JPEG or a PNG, etc. It can't be an SVG, in other words, right? One super important tip. If you're going to do this, properties, advanced options, and you'll see something called maintain layer order. And then once you have that, what you want to do is just open the selection panel as well and make sure it's right at the back. Why are we doing this? Well, if you are in the Power BI service or an end user opens this up on the mobile, if they accidentally select the background image, this is what's going to happen. It will hide everything on screen. The solution will be broken. They will be frustrated. So that's what maintain layer order does, right? It ensures that even if they select the background image, it won't overlap everything else. So hopefully that video was helpful and look forward to catching up in tomorrow's video.